Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYGO with a YGO Omega Daily Duel. We are playing some ABC Therion today. Opponent gets to go first. Normal's Moyi, reveals Emergence. So one thing we've noticed with this deck is it has a pretty poor matchup against Swordsoul. Grabs Longyan because of Sinister Sovereign. Activates Longyan, pitches Vishuda. Are they going for the greedy play? It looks like it. Summons Sinister, activates Longyan, burns for 12. Grandmaster. Sinister on 1. Grandmaster on 2. Moyi on 3. Draws a card. Searches. Something? Really thinking on this search, they already had Longyan, searches another Longyan, so they probably already have Blackout in hand, draws another card, activates Desires, draws 2. Do they have any other extenders? Not likely, but I don't think we can play through Sinister Sovereign. We don't... Grandmaster is less impactful, but Sinister Sovereign just kind of beats us on its own. We draw another B. That's really bad. Activate Terraforming. Grab Union Hanger. Activate Union Hanger. Opponent chains Sinister. Burns for 12. Activate Fateful Adventure. Activate Fateful Adventure. Search for Griffin. Pitch the extra B. Activate Griffin Rider. Special Griffin Rider. Activate Fateful Adventure. Opponent banishes the Griffin Rider. We're pretty okay with that. Normal summon B. Maybe we're not okay with that. Does opponent have something? Activate Regulus, target B. Special Regulus, equip B. Activate B. Opponent thinking on if they want to blackout. They don't. We special B. Opponent activates blackout here. Okay, targets Grandmaster. B and B. How do we... Is there any way to get all of them in the grave? Chain Therion. Send itself. Negate Blackout. Summon So the obvious... We just summon Baguska and pass. That feels awful. But if we summon Platinum Gadget, we search the other two, and then it gets negated with Grandmaster, and then we do nothing. Can't summon Nightmares because we have 2 Bs on the board. IP does nothing. I think we're gonna try Baguska pass. Switch our opponent's monsters to defense. Pass the turn? Opponent doesn't Vishuda, so if they only way to get a normal monster on the board, we're still in trouble. So you need like normal summon Shathana or Adhara, make Monk, bounce Baguska, we lose. But Sinister Sovereign is so hard for this deck to beat, but really any deck that depends on a field spell. Opponent has exactly normal summon Adhara, and we concede. Alright, that went horrible. But game 2, we get to go first. Do we change anything? Ash is not super impactful. It beats Vessel. Maybe go down Droplet for Token Collector. Run it like that. We go first. We have Fateful Adventure again. Activate Terraforming. Grab Coliseum. Activate Coliseum. Opponent Ash's Coliseum. That's fine, because Union Hanger matters a lot more. Union Hanger, search B. Normal Hanger. Normal B, activate Hanger. Grab the driver. Activate Fateful, because we are so good at drawing Fateful with this deck. Activate driver. Equip C. Activate C. Activate Fateful. Grab a Draco back, not for any real reason, but just because we can. Opponent have something here. They have priority for something. Doesn't look like it. Special Platinum Gadget. Activate B. Search A. Activate Platinum Gadget. Opponent imperms. I think we're okay with that. Activate Fateful. Search Griffin. Pitch A. Banish, banish, banish. Summon ABC in defense mode. Play around Lightning Storm a little bit. And pass the turn. So we have Ash, Token Collector, Buster. Is it enough? Specials Ecclesia, that's pretty good. We will activate Ash. Down to 3 cards. The perfect world is Buster, discard Token Collector, and then Token Collector win the game. Normal's Moyi, reveals Emergence. Let it go. Summons a token. We will activate Token Collector. Special. Destroy the token. Opponent activates Emergence. Searches Longon. And scoops it up. Okay. That went better, but now we have to try to beat Sinister Sovereign again. We're going to bring in Nibiru and Droplet. Go down, reactivation, called by set rotation. Try it like that. So opponent was not even thinking about playing around Nibiru in game 1, and we don't draw Nibiru anyway, but we do have Token Collector. So we have more of a Swordsoul hand than a Tenyi hand, but it is something. Well, that's a Tenyi hand. Specials Shatana, makes a monk, activates Vessel. Oh, okay, so they have a perfect Tenyi hand. Dumps Ashina, grabs Vishuda, interesting. Activates Vishuda, activates Ashina, grabs Adhara, makes Grandmaster. What are you thinking about here? One, two, three, 4 summons? Are they worried about Nibiru now? Activates Emergence, sure. Less confident that we're playing through this. Token Collector has looked kind of bad. Normal summons Taya, activates Taya, banishes Emergence, summons a token, activate Token Collector, but I don't think it really matters this time around. One of Crossout Designator, that would be interesting. Activates Dragon Circle, tributes the token. It gets Vishuda in hand. Okay, that's fine. We summon Token Collector. Opponent can still Synchro 8, though. Makes Baxia, effective Baxia, gets rid of Token Collector. They don't have a way to get to a level 4 tuner, I don't think. They can make Chaofeng, which is really good against our ABCs. Alright, oh, they have a Longyan in hand. Okay, so opponent's still perfectly fine. Longyan pitch Vishuda. Synchro 8. Grab Grandmaster, effective Taya. We'd love to have one of our Nibiru's. Dumps a Moye. Banishes Blackout, makes a token. Activates Adhara, grabs back Ashina. Token Collector looking hilariously bad here. If their play was like normal Moye to start, then we'd be in much better shape. Goes Sinister Sovereign, burns for 12. Baxia, target itself. Summons back Moye. Moye reveals Ashina. Makes another token. Make Draco? Makes Draco. Draws a card. Draws 2 cards. We draw a C. That's not great. Activate the Colosseum. Get burnt. Opponent Ashes. Okay. Normal summon C. Go to battle. Attack Monk. If opponent Shathana's here. Okay, opponent's going to Shathana here. Blows up C. Activate C. Special B. Attack the monk. Takes 500. Main phase 2. Activate Regulus, target C. Opponent chains Berserker. And once again, we are super dead. I feel like, okay, this deck is way better than we've represented it these past few games. We've had some subpar hands and then bad matchups. Like, if we've gone first, like, we win the die roll, we go first in game 1, I think this goes differently. But Sinister Sovereign is so, like, uniquely good against this deck. Like, this is a hard matchup. GG, opponent.